And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Working on our express line. So in between episodes, I went around and did the whole, placing of the stations, putting in some roads around them, just because it was kind of a tedious process, and I wanted to get it done in between episodes. That way, we can lay the track and get these things running as soon as possible. So let's see. Some of these are going to be pretty sparsely run. This one here, we're going to take this line here and connect it up somewhere up here. There it is. So I want to connect this one up right in here, probably, yeah, right there is probably good. So that's one line done. Now let's handle this side. Hopefully I'll get some residential, because this thing, the catchment area of this thing, doesn't hit very much right now. And that road is just ridiculous. We're gonna connect those up like that. There'll probably be some ridiculous roads in here, but what are you gonna do? So we're gonna take this line here and head north with it, and hopefully connect up with this one right in there. That should be good. Nice gentle Bezier curves on that. I like it. And again, we're going to take this side, come down to Tuminous Bear, and we're going to connect it up to this one here. Okay, so that line's run, that one's run. I think the top two are run. So now it's just a matter of depots and lines. So let's get the depot stubs ready to go, just so we can immediately build some trains. I've been letting the game run a little bit to build up some money, because these trains are not going to be cheap. So there we go on that one. And this one, same thing. Ooh, almost lined up. There we go. And finally, this one down here. And the depots I can always remove later. It's really arbitrary. I know some people play their whole game with one depot, and I applaud them, because that would take so much track to figure out how to connect all of these different lines with one depot. Plus, there's no point. They never have to return to the depot after you build them. You can replace them on site. So let's set up the new lines now. We've already got this one done, so let's set up the next one. We're going to have this one be a bright green. So from here to here, and we're going to try to keep with the same. This is north. No, this is west-north express. Okay, and we're going to do another one. Not orange. We're going to do red, and we're going to go from here to here. And this is west-south express. And that's it for that one. And the other one will be a different shade of red, kind of a plum. Oh, that didn't add. Click that again. And this one. And this will be east-south express. Northeast commuter. Oh, there's the TGV. That's interesting. Let's see. East-North Express. West-South, West-North. East-South Express. East-South, East-North. I think that's the same nomenclature, so I think I'm good on that. Didn't want to mix that up at all. Okay, so the lines, this will tell me the color of the line, keeping this kind of off the screen there. So this is the brighter green, and I can't build the Flying Scotsman anymore. As you can see, it's no longer a choice. So I think we're gonna have to go. Maybe got rid of the. Oh no, BC4 we can still make until 1995. That's good. So I think we're gonna go with the Alco. This can go a little bit faster, and this can only 75. So maybe we're gonna need something here that doesn't cost an absolute arm and a leg to run, but goes a little bit faster. So this is 112. This one's just too expensive. I mean, look at that, 530,000 a year for that. Imagine having 7 of those. Those will be good on my main trunk line, but not this one. So I think we're gonna have to go with the All-American Golden Sands, or yeah, All-American Golden Sand I think is probably the best bet with the Alco. Okay, so we're gonna do Alco and the All-American. There we go. So this is not cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the West-North commuter or express. East-North, East-South, West-North Express. Go. Okay, that one's done. So the two norths, then 2 on the north are done. So let's do this is the East-South Express, and it is that light pink. So let's choose that. The Alco, All-American, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're gonna set that line to East-South Express. And then last but not least, this one, which is the red line, Alco and Golden Sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the West-South Express. So there we go. There is the new line, the new coach. Get rid of that. And this thing can go a little bit faster. 112. This puppy can go. So that'll help that'll help the line frequency. If we look at the 7-minute line frequencies, they're all about the same length. But yeah, the faster trains, not a whole lot of difference between the East-North and East-South, though. That's unfortunate. But looks like the East-North is actually starting to make money, which is good. That's what we want to see. And the East commuter, how old are these trains? These are getting on in years, but not needing replacement. But if I were to replace them, we would need, there are a lot of people wanting to be moved around, and we're not moving a whole lot of people. So it might be time. I mean, look at the people up here too. Got a lot of people waiting to move from the south lines. And these are a little bit newer, so I doubt, you know, another 5 years I'd be able to probably replace most of the steam engines with diesel. Because these are full. These are really full. So let's look at this line first. Got a lot of people on here. So if we were to do a replacement, what would we choose? We could do a big boy, but that is just expensive. The Alco, do we have the multiple unit Alco? We do. A little bit more, well, we got essentially twice the capacity. Do a TGV, but again, the passengers, not a whole lot. 256 passengers for this one, not too bad. But look at the running cost, $9 million a year. That's an insane amount of running cost. I don't know why it would cost $9 million a year to run that, but you know, it is what it is. So if we were to choose these Bombardier by levels, we would be able to haul a lot of people. I'm going to pause it really quick. So these Bombardiers, do we have a pretty decent electric? This Class 103 is kind of always my go-to. It's a little pricey. You know, 16 million for a purchase cost. Mostly when I say pricey, I'm looking at the running costs. It's the running costs that'll eat into your profits. But the power, the 8,000 horsepower, I'm not 100% sure we're going to need 8,000 horsepower to run a bunch of people. But this one here, 125 miles an hour, decent power, and you know, I'm thinking that these will probably be the best bet. And so this is a red line, so let's go to red and hit add on that. So those go 125 miles an hour, pretty decent. And I'm going to put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those is 33 times 6. That's quite a few passengers. Considering that roughly, let's see, 3 would be 99. So we're talking 99 plus 99. It's almost 200. It's 198 people. That's a significant amount more than what I've got now on these lines. So I think 6 cars will probably do it and save a little bit of money doing so. So we're going to go to vehicles. I want both of these up. I'm going to do a replace 25% because these are old enough. This one is a little younger. It's newer, but it should be good. So we're going to set these up. And since they're going, each of them, to the terminal stations, they should completely empty out. So I'm not going to miss out on moving anybody else. That's why I wanted to wait for them to hit the middle, and then they'll go to the outsides and replace. So this should be able to pick up not all of these people, but a vast majority of them with these Bombardiers. So let's go in here and take a peek at the new train. As soon as it empties, it should replace. There it goes. And now, yeah, 198 people. That's not bad. And this one just replaced. It's a $30 million train. So I'm going to do 100% no on that. So there's the new train. Let's take a peek at it here. Beautiful train. Almost 200 people this thing can carry at a time. And it's a little bit faster. They think the other train was able to go only 75, so we're already over that on this train alone. And we've got a little ways to go even before we have to slow down. So this should give us a pretty good payday, which is what we need in considering the running costs of these trains is quite a bit more than with the steam engines. So we hit 100 miles an hour on this beauty, and we have a little hitch going on. It's not cool. So now both trains are coming in. 2.6 million for that run. That's not bad. 2.5 million for that run. And now this station should really clear itself out. We got only 65 people left. But again, if you overbuild the line, you're really spending money for nothing, because unless the train is going to be full on every single trip, it's going to be hard to make money on that line. Really hard. So we have our first trains going that are electric. That is awesome. I want to take another look at this train as it goes by here. All the happy people on it. An extremely full train. I want to know what is it going to give us in terms of monies, because this line has made pretty good money consistently, but you can see our running costs are much higher already. 5 million a year for the running costs on this. 4.5 million. So yeah, the first run of this gave us all the money back for its running costs, and so anything more, from here on out is going to be good. So yeah, we're making some good money. The running costs, you can see the little bump here, and we're already halfway through the year, so it's come at the end, December of next year will give us the exact amount. So the 5 million running costs, we're looking at a running cost bar about right here where my mouse is. So if you look at the income, we're making some good money. Now, it's going to take a while for these cities to really respond to the system. This one should be full. Yeah, this one's full, and we've got 128. So, if by the time this train comes into this station, if this has over 198 people, then I know we're probably ready for a third train on this line. But yeah, these won't completely empty out when they arrive to the middle, and that's why the middle has got so many people waiting, because it will fill up going to the hub. A lot of people want to go to the hub. All right, and west is time to do the same treatment. So these trains are both coming in. So let's grab both of these. And this is a yellow line, obviously. So this is 17 years, this is 32 years. Yeah, these can be replaced. So we're going to do the same sort of thing, yellow this time. And we're going to pick this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put 7 on this one. It's going to raise everything up. Our cost per train and running costs. But this line is pretty healthy. We got a lot of residential area covered in this line. We have residential over here, we have residential over here, and we're covering quite a bit of residential on this side too. So we're going to set this yes 25%, and that way when these trains get over to where they need to go, they will replace after emptying out completely. That is what we want. In this train here, I'm hoping that with this added capacity, with this added speed, it will help this line. So this is the west commuter. Let's look at the line frequency. Line frequency is on 5 minutes here. So we'll see if this actually reduces that line frequency. Let's speed it up so it actually can happen in the next lifetime. Okay, so 5 minute line frequency, I'm hoping gets changed. At least lowered a little bit. That would go a long way in helping us out with city growth, which is what we're trying to do right now. So this one is going to be replacing soon. I'm hoping it empties out. I don't know why it wouldn't. Unless somebody's just riding the train, you know, for fun. Okay, it did. So now we're able to carry 231 passengers. And this one actually filled up with 14 to spare. So the one coming back is awesome. So now we're going to do 100% no. And check the line frequency. Still 5 minutes, so we didn't save too much. It really will change when we add another train. I think 3 trains on each one of these main trunk lines will probably be beneficial, because we got a ton of people in this city, and this little area here is also growing, as well as growing north, hopefully. I'm hoping that the city really stretches north and south to cover those 2 new lines that we've got going on up there. And these are going so darn slow. What is going on with these? I think it's that extra car that I put on has really made a big difference in how fast they're able to accelerate. So yeah, I mean they're going faster than the other train was able to go already. So it's going to be a little bit more profitable. But that extra car made a big difference in how fast they're able to accelerate. So I'm hoping that this huge amount of people gets lowered considerably. That would be very, very helpful. Well, we scooped up quite a few of them. Not all of them, but when this runs again, we'll see. Because this line, as you can see, this has lowered quite a bit. Both of these trains are not... Oh, this one is full. Wow, that's interesting. I don't think this one's full, though. So yeah, both of these trains are full. And if we look at the running costs of this one now, finances, you can see that bump right there in the running cost, the red bar. We're only in June, so we're only halfway up, and it's going to be just about 5 million. So by December, it's going to be about this high. The first year's income is always more because there's so many passengers waiting around, waiting to get scooped up, and these poor trains are trying their best to grab everybody. I could have probably put 7 cars on this line as well and helped out the middle area here, because we have a lot of people that want to move. Well, it looks like we might. Oh yeah, we do. We did get everybody, so that's good. So everybody's now moving, and this line should do the same. I mean, it has higher capacity. So there's, when it runs into the station, there's going to be more room for people to kind of ride along. Another thing I did in prep was to bridge over the main trunk lines for the hub city. So we are ready for sort of an outside bus line. However that formulates. I'm not sure yet how we're going to do that. I want to come straight out. There we go. Straight out. Because if a bus is going to run in between here, I really want it to be efficient. I really don't understand that. So straight out is good. No, see? No. Bad road tool. Okay. So yeah, getting this set up, whoa, is the next challenge. I do want a bus line in here, and it would be beneficial to have a bus line hitting some of these outskirty sort of areas to grow this city. That way the city is less concerned with the catchment of any given train system. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.